Live. Are we live? All right, we're live. Let's do this.
And I'm just trying to make it on my island, boy. I put my vest down, yeah. Hey, I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy. I'ma keep it like it's all one one. Said boy, I better keep that gun. I'ma do it while I'm staring at the sun. I've been really at the fool gazing. And the fool where I'm staying. I'll pull it like a super saiyan. Trying to be the greatest. Wait, trying to be the first.
You just keep putting your don't tense up, man. Don't tense up, man. Where are you going?
Settle down, bud.
This is what's going on. It's bad out here. People want to push people in the train. It ain't going to happen to me. So, I got my own chain. And this is what I do. I wait for the train like this. And until the train don't come, I stay right here. There ain't nobody pushing me. Train comes, put the key, and that's it. And I'm going on the train. Boom.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
Como el agua cara que llueve del cielo.
Cabrón.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más que me pueda brillar.
Chinga, qué pedo. Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo, güey, tranquilo. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Thanksgiving, happy Cyber Monday, happy Black Friday, happy Small Business Saturday, happy, what should be today? What's Sunday today? Happy, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to Miss Terriers, George Sydney, FTW Nil, Sharon, O'Neill, Dan Snob, Maurice Delk. What's up, man? New Orleans Saints. How you doing, man? Jero Lee, what's up? What's up? How's it going, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, that's right, Super Spur, vaxxed and waxed. How's it going, Kylie? Before I talk about the pigeon, share the video. We're going to get into the pigeon soon. I just want to cover a topic that's been kind of bothering me all weekend. Before I talk to cover the pigeon, just share. Let's get the viewers up. Hit the like button. Let people know before I get into that. I just want like a few minutes. This YouTube channel I used to watch a lot called Fresh and Fit Podcast, and I used to share it all the time. I started watching in the beginning of the year, and from the Red Pill community, and it's kind of disappointing. Things have been going on, right? All right, so I just want to play this part real quick. So this is from the Fresh and Fit podcast, one of the number one podcasts in YouTube right now. These guys making the number one podcast, and in less than a year, it has grown. So I don't like being lied to. Same thing that goes with the pigeon. I don't, people should not be lied to. People get on the internet, narcissists get on the internet and live a fake life on the internet, and then want to take your money so you can live a nice life like this when they're not really living this life. I'm gonna work more on, I want to make another video on this, but I just want to touch the topic on this, on Fresh and Fit. Fresh, I stopped watching them. Fresh, once he started getting successful in that show, he started buying watches, driving Lamborghinis, and these expensive cars I don't even know the names of, because I'm never going to afford it. Even if I make money, I will never spend $400,000 on a car. Buying chains, shopping at these stores, Warrant. I don't even know La Renta. I don't know the name of these stores. I can never afford these places. So I just want to play this real quick. Watch the body language, because when we watch the pigeon, we pay attention to the body language a lot. I just want you to see the body language here.
Okay, cool. We got here post podcast $5. Fresh. We could buy a Miami condo unit with HOA. Hell no, bro. HOA fees are busting the balls, bro. Hell no. Don't do that, bro. I'll sit far away from those. Because, well, JC $5 says, I started vetting her for you, Fresh. Her Instagram is not for the streets. No,
Right
I'll
here.
post, which is nice. That's true.
Yeah, I'm very private. I don't really use Instagram. I don't really look at it. I don't really post. I probably posted like once a year before moving here, and I've only made like 3 posts. So
Yeah.
not really about it.
Right
Not
here,
my thing.
guys.
I don't spend time on Instagram.
Dude, she doesn't want clout, bro. Honestly, she didn't want to do this live stream. She's doing this for me. So I appreciate her for that.
Do I know you?
Do I know
Right.
you? Okay. We have.
Well,
here as
did you see that right there, ladies and
Don't really
gentlemen?
look at it.
He had a moment. He's like, she's doing this for me. She's doing this for me. And look, she
I don't
she
really
took the
post.
rejection.
I probably posted
Like
like
he was
once a
he was
year.
going for a moment. Oh, I appreciate you, baby. And then she's like, "Do I know you?" When he went for the kiss. Woo! This girl's a pigeon too. Oh man, wait till I play the video of her. Just like the pigeon. The pigeon acts like these young OnlyFans thoughts. That's how the pigeon acts. The pigeon is what, 48, 46 years old? And she acts just like these girls. I'm gonna play the video so you can see.
Before.
Right here,
before
ladies and
moving
gentlemen. Get
here,
ready
I've
for it.
only
10
made 3
seconds. Get
posts,
ready
so
for it.
Yeah.
Not really about it. Not my thing. I don't spend time on Instagram.
Dude, she doesn't want clout, bro. Honestly, she didn't want to do this live stream. She's doing this for me. So
You're right. Here it goes.
I appreciate her for that.
Look at it right here. Right?
Do
Oh!
I know you?
Do I know you?
Do I know you? Do I know you? Ooh. Well, right now, this was what, 2 weeks ago, 7 days ago. They're broken up now. They're broken up now. So the DJ Academics. I'm gonna do another video on this, but I just want to tease it a little bit. So, so you guys don't be like, "Hey, legal. Hey, how's it going, Mary? How's it going, Andrew Audio?" So you guys, all you talk about is the pigeon. No. We talk about different stuff on the show. I just want to compare people's narcissism. Here we go.
So
This is the pigeon right here.
spoken
40 years ago,
to
this is the
him in
pigeon.
quite a bit, but I did get to watch. Suddenly, they're not together anymore, and the entire comment section is, "What happened? Where is she? Where is he? Why aren't you guys together?" And they just never post about it, and it just goes away. Like nobody ever knows what happens. I used to hate when people did that. If you're so public online, then make a public announcement of why you're not anymore. So I just want to share why we're not together anymore and what the reasoning is behind that. You might hear a different story from Fresh, I'm not sure, but I got a message on Instagram from a very nice person, and they basically said, "Hey, are you okay? I feel so bad about what Fresh said about you on Academics live stream.
I could play that also.
I just want you to know that he probably didn't mean it, and that I hope that everything's well." And at that point, I had absolutely no idea what he was talking about. I didn't see Academics.
Hit that like
live
button, ladies and
stream.
gentlemen. Hit that like button.
It was maybe about 24 hours after it was released that
All right, so this is I'll cover this on another video. We're here for the pigeon. I just wanted to show you that the way that Pigeon acts is the same way as these little IG thoughts, OnlyFans, with the social media, the narcissism and people now. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch the latest Pigeon video. Before I do that, hold up. There was a Leone. Check out this Leone page, right? I want to play this quick video on the Pigeon.
You're gonna leave your wife, or you're gonna marry me, or you're gonna leave your wife. And if you don't marry me, I'm gonna text your dad with really awful pictures of you that I took while you were sleeping.
Hey, how's it going, Tamale Harris? Appreciate the coffee, man. I forgot to mention it the other day. Thank you, Tamale Harris. Appreciate it. All right, so let me play this one more time.
Are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna leave your wife? Are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna leave your wife? Are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna leave your wife? And if you don't marry me, I'm gonna text your dad with really awful pictures of you that I took while you were sleeping.
She took pictures of somebody while they were sleeping, wearing a Trump hat. Look at this Trump supporter, right? Representing the Trump name. Paloma for Trump, ladies and gentlemen. The way she talks, she puts on the Trump hat. And this is how you speak, blackmailing people, and you're a congressional candidate. This is what a congressional candidate does. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Actually, you will make a great politician. You're already talking about blackmailing people, taking pictures while they're sleeping. You'll make a great. I think you were born to be a politician. This is the perfect job for you, Pigeon. A political pigeon. All right, that's the political pigeon right there. Let me to another video. So this came out, I think, yesterday. The pigeon has a warrant out for her in New Jersey. Let me see if I can pull up some pictures. But I'll let that play. It says right there, it says her name. It says something about the contempt right there. New Jersey, Belleville, contempt, violate domestic violence restraining orders. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. So right there, ladies and gentlemen, you can go look it up. Portals.njcourts.gov. Look this up. So it says right there, contempt, violate domestic violence restraining orders. Oh, this is Photoshopped. I don't know. This is a video. So right there, maybe let me see. There's some pictures. Some pictures. So because I don't know that video, it moves around, but so I don't know how to get rid of this over here. It's no pictures. Let's go look at some pictures. They post. I saw the pictures here before. Pictures. Oh, here it is. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, how can I show this to everybody? Let me know. I don't know, Kylie. I don't know. She's running for Congress with an active warrant. I don't know. She makes videos that people have criminal backgrounds without talking about hers. I mean, so right there, ladies and gentlemen, warrant issue date 10/28/2021 at 1:31 p.m. This was issued, ladies and gentlemen. So 3 days before Halloween. That's interesting. So this offense date was on September 27th, 2021, Belleville Township Municipal Court. A citizen complaint. The defendant's name is Pigeon Zuniga Delin, the congressional candidate for the 33rd Congressional District of California. Ladies and gentlemen, right there. Oh, what is this? Oof. We don't want to see that. We want to see more court. Okay, here we go. So we have an offense date here of March 10th, 2019. So this has been going on for a while. This is not new. It went on back in March 10th, 2019. And it happened again, September 27th, 2021, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, hobo chili recipe. Your guess is as good as mine, man. So the pigeon has a little dirt under her wing. I mean, you're. I mean, so this offense date was September 27th, 2021. The case status is a warrant, and the warrant standing is outstanding. I mean, I guess Y means yes. So there's the case number right here in case anybody wants it. W2021304. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the case. There's all public information. You can look it up. It's all public information, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what the hell is this? Ooh. Okay, let's go to that video now. Let's play this video, ladies and gentlemen. No. She's bothering Oscar now, which is I don't mean. I don't as long as listen, I'm not talking everything I talk about, there's something on the screen. It's from a video. I'm not saying oh this or that. We're using her words and that's it. And that oh here it is.
Guys,
How the hell you start a video when you're tired? Can't you couldn't wait? You couldn't wait a few more seconds?
as you know, we have to wear a mask everywhere we go here. And we just came driving around today looking for certain things that we need for some of these dogs.
I just want to play the beginning part. And she looks like the Lion King right there. Look. Look at that. That's how you start a video? What a way to start a video.
Good morning, guys.
I'm already falling asleep and the video hasn't started. I'm yawning already. I'm falling asleep. This is a congressional candidate, ladies and gentlemen. This is a congressional candidate right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I've never been to Mexico except for Cancun, but she's always wearing a coat. Is it really that cold in Mexico? I would think Mexico is hot, but she's always wearing a coat, even in June and July. She's always wearing a coat.
As you know, we have to wear a mask everywhere we go here. And we just
Like I said before, all her videos are noisy. She picks like the noisiest places to record her videos. Excuse me. She has to have the windows open. She has to have music. She has to have cats meowing, dogs barking. She has to be like in the middle of. She always has to have noise. She has never ever done a professional video in her life. Always holds the phone this way, never horizontal. Has never done a professional video in her life. This is a person running for Congress, ladies and gentlemen. Let me remind you again. She is running for Congress, ladies and gentlemen. This is a congressional candidate. Hey, what's up, Rio Anthony? What's up? This is a congressional candidate right here with a warrant and an order of protection in Mexico and a warrant in America. What congressional candidate is it? Is she Omar Navarro? Because the last congressional candidate to get a domestic violence was Omar Navarro. Remember Omar Navarro, ladies and gentlemen? He got arrested for stalking his ex-wife. His ex-girlfriend. I'll pull that up in a few. Let's keep playing this.
came driving around today looking for certain things that we need for some of these doggies, right? So anyway, hope everybody's doing well. And something I want to teach you this morning, something you got to learn.
I'm gonna break these videos down because she's boring to watch. You see her, she's like, I gotta get up and get these things for these doggies. She has a communal narcissism. Remember that. She's like 8 types of narcissism. One of them is communal narcissism. She feels like she has to save the world one dog at a time. So I'm gonna go buy this stuff for the dogs, but in the process, I'm gonna stop at the police precinct and file this police report.
For me this morning. And, you know, this is something that I've been talking about for the last few days. When it comes to criminals, guys, sometimes, depending on what you're doing, depending on what your circumstances, your situation is, whatever it may be, whatever the circumstances may be. Hola, Carlos Molina. sometimes it's better to just sort of ignore things, deal with them in the easiest way possible, and just kind of try to get it over with, right? Learn this because this is what they did to President Trump, okay? Sometimes
Oh, the voice.
remember that some of these enemies and pathological crazies are like a cancer.
Here we go.
Like
Here
a
we
cancer.
go.
So you got to make sure you eradicate them because they keep coming back, right? But don't forget that at the end of the day, they are like a cancer. And I know that the medical industry won't tell you this or whatever else, but cancer, there's many different ways to eradicate cancer. And not only that, but when you understand the underlying causes of a disease.
I gotta skip it. When she talks politics, it's kind of boring. I gotta skip it to when she gets angry. Hold on.
Oh, disease keeps coming back of getting him, to stop and go away. If you notice,
Right,
he's
here we
been
go.
concentrating now on chasing migrants and begging for money, which is what he loves to do, right? His whole purpose of existing at this point in his life, right?
So that's what another thing a narcissist does. She diminish whatever her competition is doing. So they could be getting a degree, they could be getting whatever they want, and she diminishes it. She's like, that's nothing. No big deal. He's on Fox News. Who cares about that? Oh, he's going to the White House. Oh, that's no big deal. I've been there. Who cares? So whatever he does, she talks down. She talks down to it like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. True narcissism right here, ladies and gentlemen. Just want you to see the mind of a true narcissist, ladies and gentlemen. A 46-year-old narcissist that thinks she's 21 years old, like the girl we played earlier today, right? You're not 21 years old. You're not like that white girl we played earlier, the other narcissist. You're 46 years old.
But with other people, they've committed perjury, they've committed crimes, they've falsified evidence, they've done all kinds of stuff. And again, sometimes you just want to put it off to the side and be like, no big deal.
No, she does not have kids. Thank God.
Because you don't really want to give it too much time or energy. But then the time comes to give it time and energy, because the bottom line is that criminals that lie to the authorities, criminals that lie to courts, deserve.
So you see right here, right? She's running for office, a congressional candidate. She used to be a D-list celebrity. So politics is only celebrity for ugly people, right? People that want power, that never really accomplished anything in life, that never really had a job, right? Most politicians, right? So the last political candidate to be running for office and have all these troubles was also by the name of Omar Navarro. Do you guys remember Omar Navarro? One of Pigeon's best friends. So I guess she's following his footsteps. Omar Navarro arrested for extortion, stalking, criminal threats of GOP congressional candidate. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, ladies and gentlemen. This was back in December 8th, 2019, 2 years ago. We are sad to report that congressional candidate Omar Navarro was arrested last night. Was arrested late last night in San Francisco and on extortion, stalking, making criminal threats, and disobeying a court-issued domestic relation order preventing him from further contact with Pelosi challenger Deanne Lorraine. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, Pigeon, don't you have an order of protection against you? Don't you have a warrant now? And this could be you. We could change Omar's picture. We could change the name. We could put Pigeon right there. And this article could be written about you now. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on with these GOP congressional candidates in California, right? You're running under the Trump name, Trump this, Trump that. And you're getting, you're making everybody look bad now, huh? What's going on here? What's going on here? Like the power, right? The MAGA and America First movement is constantly under attack from the media and deranged Democrats. The last thing we need is behavior like this from our candidates. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. The last thing we need is behavior like this from our candidates. Mainstream media outlets will surely use this to smear President Trump and the movement as a whole. Several conservatives supported Omar Navarro, but this is the latest news demonstrate that he is no longer an effective messenger for the GOP of President Trump. Mr. Navarro is currently being held on $7,500 bond in San Francisco County Jail and is facing multiple felony counts. Deanna Lorraine's campaign gave the following statement exclusively to the Gateway Pundit. I have pleaded with Omar and tried everything to get him to stop, including calling his lawyers and families and friends, and he would just not stop harassing and surveilling me through different mediums and aliases. I am very concerned for my safety and the safety for others, Lorraine said. So, ladies and gentlemen, this behavior sounds very, very familiar. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mary. See, this is why I'm warning people about the pigeon, right? Before you put in your support, before you go buy your pigeon hat for Congress, before you make that, think, look who you're supporting. Just because she's Latina and Mexican for Trump, based. No. It was just her way of getting in, right? That was just her way of getting. She failed at acting. She failed at everything in life. So what else do? You get into politics. You run for office. Thank you. Appreciate it right there, ladies and gentlemen. You could buy me a coffee. Click on the link. Best way to support, help me out. You could buy me a coffee. I appreciate that. So celebrities for untalented people. That's what politics is for. All right, let's go back to this article. I just want to compare these articles to what's going on today with the pigeon. All right, some of the things we have been doing include, but are not limited to, Navarro found out the address of Lorraine's new residence, San Francisco, and it has been posting nude pictures along with her addresses, urging strangers to show up and harass her. He also have claimed to have given her the address to local Antifa members and encouraged them to show up. Wow. Throughout the last few days, he has threatened with destroying, quote unquote, her, getting her evicted from her new apartment, publishing more nude photos, and even stealing her cat. Wow. And kidnapping her 89-year-old grandmother unless she agreed to see him. What the heck? He has even offered to pay her $25,000 plus if she will marry him. What? He has told her many times that has paid and will continue to pay thousands of dollars to private detectives to follow her around places and thousands of dollars to professional trolls to harass her, defame her, and otherwise make her life hell. He brags about having hundreds of thousands of dollars in his personal bank account from campaign donor money that he wants to use on her. Would you look at that? Is that the reason why Pigeon's running for money? I mean, is that the reason the Pigeon's running for office, for the money, for the clout? Would a true narcissist do something like that? You let me know, ladies and gentlemen. You let me know. All right, let's go back to the Pigeon's video. I want to keep this video short, sweet, to the point. But I want you guys to see. I'm comparing different congressional candidates here. See the path that's going on with Pigeon. She's going down the Omar Navarro path. So let's say something happens with Pigeon, right? And they're like, damn, Legal Latino reported that, he covered that first. That's the reason we're doing these videos right here, ladies and gentlemen, to document this stuff as it's going on live. It's going on by the day, by the week, documenting this. I even have videos when Omar Navarro got arrested. I made a video about that. I can even go back and look into that. So this is the point of these videos, ladies and gentlemen. You got to save these, document these things, because you never know. And down in history, it might be needed again. So here we go. Hey, what's up? Wanako's just saying. All right, where the hell is this idiot's page? Is it this one? Oh, it's Facebook. Oh, here we go.
Serve and should be in jail and should deal with the consequences of their actions. So anyway, stay tuned. We're excited. I say we because there's a group of us. We are excited. We are excited. We are excited. Not that nothing could be done before, not that something couldn't have been done before, but honestly, as I always tell you guys, you have to prioritize, right? If I would have spent more time fighting off Oscar and his tamales campaign, I wouldn't have done anything else.
Oh, tamale. Where's tamales?
I prioritize.
Where's tamale Harris?
Did focus some on them, but very little.
Where's
I
tamales?
mostly focused on growing and doing other things.
Where's
Hi, El Mario.
tamales? Where's tamales?
With this other maniac, who's also
There's
Oscar's
tamales.
buddy, of course.
There's
of
tamale.
course. I dedicated a little bit of time, not much, but now the time has come to dedicate more time.
Oh, here we go.
More time.
Here we go.
More resources, because none were dedicated at all. Actually, resources, and really put more time and energy into it. Just so that we can set a good precedent, right? Good precedent. So anyway, and never stop exposing Oscar, because they are pulling out at all the stops right now. They don't know what to do. They're going crazy because Oscar got caught lying about a restraining order. He made an ass of himself. He went to the Agency for the Protection of Migrants, making an ass of himself. Exposing himself to so many patriots who may not be saying anything at all, but they're watching. Patriots are watching. Patriots are saying, "What the hell are you doing, buddy?"
Yep.
Like, you're documenting yourself, filing a complaint because this woman confronted you and all this stuff. And so he's...
Listen to this part, ladies and gentlemen. She tells on herself here. Watch her tell on herself here. Remember, she projects, all right? A narcissist projects her intentions. She puts it onto somebody else. When she talks, she's ratting out herself. So everything she says is really about her. Whatever she calls Oscar, that's what she is. Just listen to what she's gonna say now. I'm telling you. She's like, people need to watch him. Watch him. He's crazy. He's deranged. No, Pigeon. People are watching you. You're crazy. You're deranged. Oscar's just recording migrants and doing what he's doing. You're the one that's going crazy. You're gonna listen to this part. This is why this video is the reason. This video right here. Oh, this video is funny, man. This is funny video. Pigeon, please keep making more videos. Content, man. Content. Gotta appreciate people like this, man.
So crazy, and they're going so crazy because nothing they do works. That now they're pulling out more of what, according to them, was their how you keep some of your weapons hidden, or some of your whatever, some of your strategies hidden or whatever. They're pulling them out now because obviously the restraining order didn't work. The restraining order story didn't work. None of it didn't work to stop him from being ridiculed, and that was the purpose of him saying that. He wanted to stop. He wanted to break that ridicule platform that he put himself on, right? Didn't work. So now they're trying to deviate with something else. Well, thank you. Because you just motivated me. You just motivate. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. You do this. Not me. You do it. You're the one. It's your energy. See, for those of you who don't know the definition of karma, I only confronted him. For those of you who don't know the definition of karma, it's your own energy coming back to you, whatever energy you put out there. So they're building up energy for me, and I'm just using it as my profile picture states. I use my haters as motivators. Again, I try not to give too much importance to whatever I feel doesn't have too much importance. But then, not only not only will what they just motivated me to do push the cucaracha to go even crazier, because remember, he goes crazy every time I travel. Every time I travel, he goes insane. I don't ask me why, but every time I travel, the guy goes insane, as if I've traveled my whole life. I went to Florida, and he went and got shaved from head to toe, and I don't even know what else. I don't even want to know what else he got shaved, okay, other than his face. He probably had his entire body shaved. I don't know, just having a total like midlife crisis, mid reporter career crisis or whatever. And they probably didn't charge him much to shave him down there, because there's not much, I'm sure, but anyway, or whatever, but anyway,
That gets annoying. Anyway.
which I honestly wasn't gonna do. I just, I was just going to honestly forget about it and laugh about it. But now they motivated me to get up and take action. I'm a dual citizen, exactly, and I've been traveling my whole life. But not only that, I mean, why would it surprise him that I go to your beautiful state of Florida, Mario, or your beautiful state of Texas, Eric, or the beautiful state of New York, my beautiful state of New York. Don't get me wrong, I lived in Florida and Texas both. I lived
Everything
in
is hers.
Miami for
Everything is hers.
Tampa for a year. So I've also been a Florida resident, Mario, just so you know. I think you already knew. And I lived in Texas for years, in Lago Vista, Cedar Park, and Laredo, Texas. So I've also been a Texas resident. And I love Texas. I love it. But my favorite state has always been California. It's the only place where I've truly, the only place where I wanted to be. And it just happened.
So she has, let me know if my mic is good. So she has lived here. 1 year, 1 year. If you start adding up all the places she lived in, she says 1 year. You do the math. She's like 68 years old if you do the math. Right? Because she's like, I lived in this city. I lived in that city. My home, my town. I lived here for 4 years. I lived here for 5 years. I lived here for 2 years. I lived in for 11 years. So she lived everywhere like a true pigeon, flying around from state to state, right? They migrate from the winter to the south, right? Don't pigeons do that, right? So I guess that's what she does. Like in the winter, she goes to Mexico, and then in the summertime, she flies up north to New York, to Florida, to Texas, and on her way back to Mexico, she stops by here and there, right? Isn't that what birds do? So it kind of makes sense. What's that called? I don't know what that nature term is, right? That's not hibernation, migration, right? It's her migration period, right? She's up north in the winter. Right now, it's cold, so she's wearing a coat, right? Because I'm like, she brags about this. People are scratching their head. Somebody asked that. She rides the jet stream. La Nina, right? When does La Nina hit? Or El Nino, right? So maybe when El Nino was going around, that's what she was in Florida. She took the wind. It took her across the Gulf. It took her to Florida. Then Hurricane Henry came. She went up north, flew back to California. I mean, that's how pigeons do it, right? Right? I like that. Follow the jet stream. She's over here bragging about being here and there. I'm like, I've never traveled that many places. I mean, another way females travel a lot, right? Which is very common, is selling themselves to the highest bidder on the internet, and they get flown out to whatever city they're at. Do what they got to do with the guy, and they get flown back. That's what's going on right now on social media. What do you think OnlyFans is for now? You could hook up with a chick on OnlyFans, pay for a flight, have her fly over, pay her, fly her back, boom. You don't think that was done back in the 80s or 70s whenever she was doing this stuff in the Playboy Mansion or in the 90s? Right? How else would a female get flown around so many places? Oh, I lived here, I lived there. Is living with different guys. I just showed you the first girl, right? This girl was living in this guy's house. She got paid. She was found on seeking arrangements. This girl. So I want to point this out. I'm going to tie this all together, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh found this girl on seeking arrangements. And now she's making an apology video because she got exposed as a gold digger, a sugar baby. Pigeon is trying to be a sugar baby with the old Pigeon is not a sugar baby anymore. She's not even a sugar grandma. Hey, what's up, Winning TV? Shout out to Winning TV. So this is Miranda from the Fresh and Fit podcast, right? I just want you guys to get that, see this. So this is what young girls are doing now. They're going to seek an arrangement. I need books. I need money for books. I need money for college. I don't want to get a job. I don't want to work at Pizza Hut for $15 an hour. I want to go to seeking arrangements. I want to get my bills paid. I'm going to do another video on this, but I just want to touch up on it. Look, you would think this is Pigeon. This is Pigeon behavior right here.
Me being on the app or the website, and there was no issue with it until it went public. But I never asked for Fresh. I never asked Fresh for any money. He didn't pay for my apartment. He didn't pay for any clothes. He didn't pay for any of my furniture, which is literally just a bed. I genuinely wanted him for who he was, and I got to know him super well, and it became very apparent to me that I wanted him to be in my life somehow. And
if social media was around when Pigeon was this girl's age 30 years ago, if social media was around 30 years ago, Pigeon would have been doing these same videos like this young girl is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to protect. These young girls are falling for the OnlyFans. They're looking for sugar daddies. It's a big thing. I'm going to do a video on that another day. I'm going to cover that. This is why I wanted to cover the whole Fresh and Fit. Those guys, I used to watch them. I used to promote them. And I'm disappointed that's these guys. I don't know if you remember. I used to promote these guys all the time, man. I used to tell everybody, watch these dudes. They're awesome. They're awesome. And then when you come out to find out they're scammers, this is Fresh. He's charging people $800 to teach you game on how to get women, right? He's charging $800 to pick up women in the DMs on Instagram, whatever, Twitter. See, but we come to find out he's paying for women, right? You talking all this game that you don't pay for them, but you're paying for this girl's electric bill. You're paying for her furniture. You're paying for her lifestyle. So with Pigeon, we see Pablo. Thank you. Pablo went on Cindy's. I got the interview, but it's in Spanish. He had to buy her clothes. He seen her ask for donations. All right. I want to show you something else, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I want to show you something else. So right here. You see the connections we're making right here, ladies and gentlemen. Watch, you'll see. So here we go with the Pigeon, right? I could put the link below. Right? Look at the Pigeon right there with older men, right there, sugar baby. This is when she was younger, right there. I'll put the link right there. Take a closer look at this. All right here. October 5th, 2017. Dirty Army. Let me make this so everybody can see this. The Dirty Army. Nick, okay. I got to put this girl, Pigeon Zuniga Delint, on blast. Only because she posts pictures of her traveling every week wearing expensive red bottoms, but she doesn't have a job. LOL, period. Seriously, who does P for P girls think they are? Pay for play girls. Think they're fooling. She's even posted a pic with her sponsor and claimed he was an actor. She even posted a pic with a sponsor and claimed he was an actor on a set she was working on, but yet I see no pics from a set. When did we hear this before? And this is from a different website, thedirty.com. This isn't Tamales. This isn't Oscar. This isn't Anthony. This isn't it. This isn't Anthony Aguero. This isn't Mary. Hold on. And I like putting that guy on timeout. It's fun. You know why I like putting him on timeout? Because he has to wait 300 seconds to comment again. So he's waiting there 305 minutes to comment again. So he has to hear me talk for 5 more minutes for him to comment again. And then I'll time him. I don't block people. I like to time him out. Because that just shows you that you waiting there 300 seconds to comment again. All right, let's get back to this. The dirty pigeon. So look, 2006, when she was supporting Trump, right? So good with red bottoms. So this is a pigeon, also known as smartass, has been exposed by a TV talk show as well. Look at this. She's a very long history and a bad name. Wow. FF to 2019. She's a bitch, a little troublemaking bitch. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Comments from 2019. 3 beat on a boat. So this is look, they expose different girls. Look on this page. So somebody made one about Pigeon right there, ladies and gentlemen. See, there we go. See. All right, so if you want a congressional candidate, I guess you got to pay for it. I mean. There we go. All right, let's go back to the pigeon video. So right there, ladies and gentlemen, showing you some old school stuff right there. Just putting all these pieces together, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button.
To be California's 33rd congressional district.
Oh!
Always did everything I did, but with
she's so cringe.
Truly, the only place where I wanted to be, and it just happened to be California's 33rd congressional district.
Ugh.
Always did everything I did, but with the intention of, or not with the intention, but with the vision. Well, yeah, the vision and the intention of going home to the 33rd congressional district in California. So anyway, can't wait to see you in Congress. Oh, thank you so much, Bradley. We got so much fighting to do, and for those of you who still believe in political correctness with everything that's going on, I hate to break it to you guys, but
here we go with the dogs again.
Political correctness is never going to get us anywhere. 1. 2, we're at a point where they're trying to kill us. They just released a new variant on us. Who knows what that's gonna do? How many people is that gonna kill? How many lockdowns? How many more vaccines? Pfizer is now, or Moderna, or Pfizer, one of the two. I think it's Moderna is already talking about their new. We're at 4 now? How many away from their agendas, from their globalist, communist?
Well, she speaks politics. I skip it. She's just talking nonsense.
One of the things that has given me so much experience over the last 3 years is the attacks.
Here we go.
So right now, obviously, this, confronting this cucaracho at the border, as I said yesterday, very gratifying, very gratifying. Apparently, they had been holding back some information, some lying information, just, I guess, holding on to it and waiting to see what they could do with it. But they were so triggered by me keeping on
Thank you,
laughing
Anthony.
at the
Appreciate it.
cucaracho,
Thank you.
that they already put all their meat on the grill, and unfortunately for them, which only gives me a bigger advantage at everything, because you can't fight something off if you don't know that it's there. It's like, fighting off a disease. If you don't know that you have it, you can't, right? But whenever you know you have it, or whenever you know the problem is there, then in order to fight a problem, you have to identify a problem. And it's impossible for me to identify a problem that I'm unaware of. But now they just made me aware. And not only that, but since I beat every single case against them, I have so much time to just dedicate to this single one. Imagine if I was able to beat them dealing with 7, or however many it was, 8, 7, whatever, I don't even know, so many I lost track, simultaneously. Imagine what I'm able to do when I focus on just one. So anyway, guys, I'm excited. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for making me aware of your crimes. I have to tell you that we're going to keep on laughing at the cucaracho, no matter how much stuff you throw out there on the internet. And at the same time, you just motivated me to get up and take action, as Brittany would say. Say hello
Oh,
to the girl that I am. Remember that song? So anyway, I'm excited because, as I say, and you guys, a lot of you don't know this, but those of us who are,
she's always scratching herself, right? You notice she's always like scratching herself. Like she has like fleas, man. Look, she's gonna scratch her face.
about what's going on, about us, all of us, so many of us now, and you guys, a lot of you don't know this, but those of us who are leaders in this movement, we're all very close. We all know one another. So you would think, oh, nobody cares. This is just drama, and it's oh no, trust me, everybody's found out about it. I mean, former Trump advisors have already found out about this. Oh my God, Paloma confronted this guy in Tapachula. Oh, really? And then he went and filed a complaint claiming he was assaulted. Oh, and then he did this. Oh, and then he cried victim. Oh, and he was the one behind the tamale show. Oh, and then he blah, 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 blah. Oh, and then he lied and said she died. Like, our groups are so small. I'm not exaggerating if I tell you that, I mean, I'm not going to say Trump, because that's kind of taking it a little bit too far. But a lot of his people already found out what's going on, and they may not be saying much, but they're watching, thinking, wow, wait, this felon just went and complained at the, Agency for the Protection of Migrants, and he's the one that we have as our correspondent. Always your country first, right? Really, like, we may not have anybody else, but wow, that's the kind of snake that we're dealing with. People are paying attention, guys. And what criminals do is they expose themselves. Okay. So anyway, thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it just motivated me so much more. See you soon, guys. See you soon. I can't wait. And I know we got to be careful with this Omicron, whatever new variant that they're throwing out at us. But again, imagine if I was able to beat 7, 8, however many cases it was last year while fighting all of them simultaneously. Imagine what I'm able to do if I focus on one, and at the same time, illegal felon. Yeah, ex-convict, illegal felon, drug trafficker. And at the same time, we're going to continue to expose them. There's nothing you're going to be able to do, cucaracho, to stop us from exposing who you really are. And it would have been as simple as taking down the videos, apologizing, Oscar, apologize, and telling the truth. But you refuse to, because your ego and your pride came before your common sense. And I remember there's a video of you saying that you think with the one that poops. Well, I don't think so. I think you think with the one that poops, whatever that means. I'm just quoting you. Your common sense. And I remember there's a video of you saying that you think with the one that poops. Well, I don't think so. I think you think with the one that poops, whatever that means. I'm just quoting you. I think you think with the one that poops, because anyone who thinks with their right mind would have taken down those videos, apologized, and told the truth and gotten it over with. So we're not going to stop exposing you, and we're also going to fight off your buddies in whole new ways, brand new strategies, brand new everything, and hashtag we can't wait. Okay, bye guys. I can't wait. Thank you to expose them. There's nothing you're going to be able to do, cucaracho, to stop us from exposing who you really are. And it would have been as simple as taking down the videos, apologizing, Oscar, apologize, and telling the truth. But you refuse to, because your ego and your pride came before your common sense. And I remember there's a video of you saying that you think with the one that poops. Well, I don't think so. I think you think with the one that poops, whatever that means. I'm just quoting you. I think you think with the one that poops, because anyone who thinks with their right mind would have taken down those videos, apologized, and told the truth and gotten it over with.
Ladies and gentlemen, right?
So
let me shut
we're not
this
going to stop
idiot up.
exposing you, and we're all.
Remember, I said that she sounds like if you were to make a burrito, right? If you were to make a burrito and create the pigeon, you would take some Hillary Rodham Clinton, you would take some Kamala Harris, and you take you would take AOC's craziness. You would take AOC's craziness. You would take Hillary Rodham Clinton's like mannerism and Kamala Harris's laugh. You mix it up in a burrito, and you'll get the pigeon, right? Remember when she just said, "You come up with a poo"? She sounds just like Hillary Clinton. Listen to this part. Pigeon. This is Pigeon. Pigeon is like the same age as Hillary Clinton, by the way.
Want is for more young people to be supported and mentored in getting those skills at community colleges, at apprenticeships run by labor unions and businesses.
It's cringe.
Because we're going to have a lot of jobs from building infrastructure to coding, creating new apps. I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Stupid bitch. Pokemon goes, man. So I just want you to, same as Hillary, right? Just, Hillary's a little older, right? Maybe like 5 more years older than Pigeon. But they sound the same, right? Like they're trying to be funny. They're trying to be relatable, but they're not. Pigeon is very out of touch from people. She's always talking about Santeria and Brujeria and Santa Maria. All this crazy stuff. Oh, man. Pigeon is just cringe. Let's see. Look, she even put a picture of Oscar in her profile picture. That's how in love she is with Oscar. Look at that. A picture of Oscar right there on her page. What the hell she wrote? Shut up. Stupid Pigeon. Any more video? I want to see some other videos. I think Leone posted some videos. Look, she's like yawning. There was. Let's go to this one. What the hell she talks about in this one? What the hell is she doing on her knees?
I know that I'm organizing some stuff around here today. I got so much work to do because I told you I have so much going on between now and the end of the year. It's crazy, crazy, crazy how much stuff I have going on. And I gotta tell you, I have to tell you, and I know that some of you understand it and some of you don't, and that's okay. And for those of you who don't, please understand.
Hey, I want to give a message out to Leonie, right? Shout out to Leonie. Hey, can we get some of these Cindy videos that she keeps wanting nobody to watch? Right? This the Cindy videos that she keeps talking about. I want to see which ones are those. I just want to. I'm gonna skip around this video because she talks BS. But no, she's on her knees here, right? And she now even I'm scratching myself now. You know when you see somebody scratching you, I'm itchy. So I want you to see she's on her knees, right? She's trying to talk about something else, and then she starts talking about Oscar out of nowhere, like a Randy or an RKO out of nowhere. She starts talking about Oscar. Ladies and gentlemen, her mind is crazy. We're witnessing a crazy individual here running for Congress. I'm telling you, allegedly crazy. I don't want to get sued now. She allegedly, all right, allegedly. Look at this. Look at her. Look, she's like a squirrel.
Understand that one of the major
Look at that nose, man. Those nostrils get bigger and bigger by the lot. Like one of them is like a stick, and the other one's like a ball. One of it is Bernie, and the other one is Bert. Ernie and Bert and Ernie. Right? The right one is skinny, and the left one is fat. Like Bert and Ernie. She has like a weird nose, right? Like, no, I know. I'm telling you, this is somebody running for Congress, man. Fritz the cat. She's running for Congress. She could be your congressional candidate. Oh, what drugs is she on, ladies and gentlemen? Can anybody guess what drug is the Pigeon on? Doesn't do drugs, she says.
major and top causes of disease and you know throwing at us.
Oh, yeah. Skip this. See, let's skip this junk.
And you know what's funny that I read a comment earlier from
Here we
this
go.
lady. I forget her name right now. I think her name was forget her name.
Doxer, go ahead.
I don't know. I you're a bit of. Do you see Soros out there? You know, knows work, hiding behind different people, different platforms, different hate pages, all kinds of things for the last 3 years, right? And I got to tell you, I've been having so much fun.
She went from Soros, right, to talking about Oscar.
Finally, openly exposing him. And, you know, I mean, I've been doing it here and there over the last year or whatever, you know, whatever. But obviously not as much as recently. And the reason why is because I was finally able to, you know, to confront him in person.
Thank you, Ms. Terry. Appreciate it.
In person. And that was extremely gratifying, which is why he knew that, which is the reason why he ran to the police and ran here and ran there and made up all these stories about a restraining order, whatever else, ran to the radio, ran here, because he's so upset that I finally got that gratification of exposing him directly, not on Facebook and calling him out through other people.
Why is she always wearing these rings? She's always wearing like all these crazy things, right?
Well, no, exposing him directly. And he knew, you know, guys, it's an energy war. It's a spiritual war. We're all energy beings, okay? For 2 years, whether he did it where you could see it, stupid Americans, as he calls you guys, whether he did it in a way where you could see it or not, he was behind a terrorist smear campaign against me where myself, my family, my friends, my supporters would just be waiting for this guy's next attack. I mean, in a bad way. Like, we were like, oh my God, when is this guy going to strike again? And before I knew it, boom, I was getting a notification. Paloma, here he is again. He's attacking you again. I mean, like, terror, like, to the point where I know that they're like, I got a message about a year and a half ago where some guy told me he was so mad, and I don't agree with this, obviously, because I'm not so much for violence like that, obviously, but he goes, if I had a gun, I would come and shoot this guy. I was like, whoa. He's like, you have no idea how upset it makes me to see this guy attack you like this, to hide behind that woman in North Dakota, and to see these constant attacks on you, where like we're all just waiting for this to happen again, and there's nothing we can do about it because we don't even know where the woman is. The police isn't doing anything, the law won't do anything, and we're just sitting here waiting for this criminal terrorist to attack you once again.
She keeps saying the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. I'm gonna skip around a little bit because I'm gonna play a different video. She keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Look at it? She's like mad at the camera. Look at those dentures or teeth. Look at that nose. Like you're in a closet now, on your knees, talking about this. Like it's like you were doing something. Like whatever. I gotta do a video now. My emotions, it's getting the best of me. I gotta do a video now. That's what you're doing. She's in her closet, right? She was fixing something, and she put the phone down. I gotta do a video. I don't care. I'm not wearing a bra. I gotta do a video. That's the pigeon right there, man. I don't know. Every day she had to drop a video. Nice freeze frame.
It's divine timing, and there's so much more. And I obviously, friends, and I make you.
She's trying to turn a bad situation to a good one. She's like, everything's happening for this reason. That's what I say. But everything's happening for a reason because I'm learning. It's only going to make me stronger. It's this BS that you're saying to make yourself feel good. And
life, you need to vote for what's going to let you go to work, what's going to let you go to the gym, what's going to let you freaking put food on the table. So anyway, and you know
what's put food on my table? Making videos exposing you, Pigeon. That's what puts food on my table. Appreciate that, Chris Yost. Message to Pigeon: cocaine is a hell of a drug. Just saying. So you heard the Pigeon say it right there. Do what puts food on the table. Well, Pigeon, when I do videos exposing you or making fun of you, people appreciate that. And they like to, give me super chats, super stickers, buy me a coffee, a little cash app here. So there's an incentive for me to do these videos. People appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, you really appreciate buy me a coffee. That's it. You just buy me a coffee. It really goes a long way. Thank you, Chris Yells. Appreciate that. I don't hit the like button. If not, just hit the like button. That's better. But ladies and gentlemen, and it also pisses off the Pigeon. I don't like putting up the amounts that I get and stuff like that because she watches and then she's gonna be like, "Oh, Oscar had this amount of money. Oh, Legal Latino makes this amount of money." Yeah, it's called low cow. You're a cow that I'm milking for content, and people appreciate and contribute to the show. That's what YouTube is. With YouTube, we pick out videos from other people and talk about it and break it down. You're a special case. You're a psychological, narcissistical case over here. So, and you're funny, honestly. You may be dropping our brain cells, but you're fun to watch. Well, you're hard to watch, but I'm making it fun to watch. Nobody wants to watch you. Nobody watches you. But I just want to get to the point where more people will watch me watching you than watch you. See how that one works? I bet you more people are watching me, watching you, than actually watch you during this live stream. See how that works, Pigeon? See, I'm turning your crappy, maybe 3 viewers, 4 viewers into what I'm doing now. See how that works, Pigeon? See how the internet works, Pigeon? So this is the internet. Just remember that. This is the internet. This is YouTube.
So much.
And you notice everything I'm saying is what's on the screen. I'm not being personal. I don't. I'm everything that I'm is but what she's saying and what's on the screen. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, that's gonna piss her off. Oh, let me play a little bit of this video with this on here. Oh, this is gonna piss her off. Anybody could take a screenshot of that and show and tweet it to Pigeon, one of her mentors, one of Pigeon's mentors. Take a screenshot of this. Hold on, let me pick a better freeze frame. They're gonna send it to her. Oh, look, Mary's funding. Look right there. That's it right there. Look at that. That's a good one right there. That's a good freeze frame right there. Anybody wants a screenshot of that? Paloma Pritchard. That's a good freeze frame. I'll leave it right there for a few seconds. Anybody wants to get her, then tweet that to her. Make sure you get my buy me a coffee there. Right there. That's a good freeze frame, right? I think everybody got a screenshot. All right, let's move on. Look, let's see if I can pick up. Oh, look, another one. Look at all the funny faces she makes. Look at all the funny faces she makes. Or maybe she just looks funny. I don't know. But she's always making a funny face. Let's see if we find another one. Let's get another one. Nah, that's not funny. I don't know. That one's funny. Wow, look at that funny one. She's like trying to tell you something. I don't know. That's a good one right there. That's a good postcard right there. This will make a great Christmas card. Oh, wow. Look at the nose got bigger. Every lie just makes her nose bigger. Look at that. Wow.
Begging money from Americans, you
Here we
know,
go.
but it's so much fun exposing him because the more you expose him, the more crazy he goes, the more stupid crap that he.
Let me rewind this a little bit. This is what I was talking about. I just wanted to play that part. So she keeps telling on herself, no, Pigeon, the more videos you make, you're showing what you're saying. All right? I got to play that part again. Oh, look where is that? We out here having fun, ladies and gentlemen.
There's no anything here. He's been waiting anxiously for migrants to invade America for the last 2 years, so he can keep on begging money from Americans. You know, but it's so much fun exposing him because the more you expose him, the more crazy he goes, the more stupid crap that he does. Then you get to expose him more, and then it's just a never-ending circle. But it's so gratifying after the 2 years of terrorism, of the 2 years of attacks, where I would literally just be getting over one of the videos that he had done the week before, and I'd get a message, Paloma, he's at it again. Paloma, they're at it again. And you can say they, but we all know that it was deported drug trafficker Oscar Blue. And I wish, you know, I wish I had just a channel just to expose them. Maybe that's what we should do. And for those, but you know, this is a channel where, and some of my other pages are unpublished for now, but this is a channel where everybody comes to. And so I'll just keep using it. Whoever doesn't want to watch it, please don't watch it. Obviously you're not obligated to. But one of my main things is exposing criminals, and no one in this world should go through the terrorism, through the cyber violence that I went through for 2 years. 2 years.
She calls this terrorism. What is wrong with her?
Of cyber violence. One of these, somebody that just tuned in watching right now used to call me so upset. And I'm not going to call that person out. Her name starts, the name starts with a Y. She was one of the people watching things saying, oh my God, how upsetting to watch them do this to you. And there's nothing we can do about it. But guess what? Divine timing. Now I got to confront him in person. Now he went and filed police reports because his ego and his, you know, his little man syndrome kicked in. He's so upset. He's faking accents. He's telling people he's a reporter. He's faking accents in Spanish, claiming he's a reporter. He's faking accents in English. And the bottom line is that that eventually he's going to pay I mean, he already started to, but he's going crazy, Christian. He's faking accents because he doesn't know what to do. Now he's been exposed in Tapachula. His story about me sounded so credible. Oh, this radical Trump activist who pushed a child at the border. Christian laughs at everything I do. Who pushed a child at the border. He says that I attacked him out of nowhere in Tapachula, guys. This victim by the name of Oscar El Blue, I attacked him. This radical Trump activist attacked him out of nowhere. She just came out of nowhere and attacked him. And it's so shameful because I'm so obsessed with him. Why don't you tell them about the 2-year terror campaign that you ran against me? You this huevado, no balls, little man. Why don't you tell them that? Because now they know. You know what? The radio did his little interview, right? But then they talked to me, and I did a little interview with them, and apparently he went and turned in my Yuma video as part of the evidence of how violent I am, right? And so I called the radio people. I said, Did he try filing charges against me because of the?
So she's been on the phone. She's been calling. She's been going crazy like this past week after she got an order of protection on her, and now she has an outstanding warrant against her in New Jersey. So, ladies and gentlemen, this pigeon is getting backed into a corner here. So I don't know if she'll be flapping her wings. I don't know. Somebody told me that she has court December 1st in New Jersey. So how is this congressional candidate running for office in the United States of America, living in Mexico, has an order of protection out against her in Mexico, in Tapachula, and has a warrant for domestic violence warrant out for her from New Jersey, issued on 10/28. Oh man, this breakdown has been going on for a while, Joyce Sidney. This breakdown has been going down for a while. This pigeon is the best case of narcissism, ladies and gentlemen. If you love psychology like I do, that's why I got a bachelor's in forward psychology. Studying this narcissist, ladies and gentlemen, has made me appreciate me going to college for once. I could finally put my psychology degree to work with this pigeon. I'm learning more and more about narcissism, especially narcissism and social media. It's not just this pigeon that does the social media narcissism. It's a lot of people, especially young women, with the likes and the videos and the views and the this and then that. But I'll save that for another video. I'll do another special on that. But this pigeon is a great specimen. And I keep saying pigeon because it's like, remember when you were in high school and they told you to dissect a frog? Ladies and gentlemen, we're dissecting a pigeon here. We don't want to dissect a beautiful dog or dissect a beautiful cat. No, we dissect frogs and we dissect pigeons. So what else than this pigeon to dissect, right? It's a good idea to dissect. Oh, look at these freeze frames, man. Wow, look at this. Let me get my face out of there. Look at that. Look, this is another one, Mary, here. Another postcard. Where's Mary? She hates Mary. For some reason, she hates Mary. She hates Oscar. She hates Anthony. She hates Tamales. She hates Shapiro. She hates a lot of people, man. She has like a list of people she hates. I let my pigeon type a few messages on my phone. She type a load of garbage comment. Pigeon, man. Let's go back to the tape.
Yeah, because of the Yuma video, they're like, no, that would be. He goes. They're like, that would be so shameless, right after everything he's done to you, and they're like, I mean, he tried telling them I didn't have a dog shelter, guys. He tried telling them that people have questioned me about this non-existent dog shelter, and that can never be located. No, you can't locate it because we all know that you're into Satanism and Santeria, and you're so ignorant because you didn't go to school and you don't have a degree and you're.
I'm gonna rewind this back a little bit, right? Wow, look at that other freeze. Look at this freeze frame. She is one hideous person. Wow. Who wants to comment on this? Best comment. Go ahead. Get a screenshot. Who else wants a screenshot? Yeah, get yourself a screenshot right there. Right there. Get yourself a screenshot right there, Kylie. Get yourself a screen. Get yourself a screenshot right there, Miss Terry's. Get yourself a screenshot right there. Go ahead, Stephanie. Get yourself a screenshot right there. Get a screenshot right there. You too, Mr. Scott. Go ahead. Get yourself a screenshot. Right? I'll let this idiot get a screenshot, right? Go ahead, Radical Latino. Get a screenshot right there. Get a nice screenshot with your comment. That way you can show everybody. Look, I posted your comment. The only time I'm going to post your comment right there. Look, there you go. Take a screenshot. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take a screenshot. You can show everybody. Right there. Get a screenshot right there, Allison. Get a screenshot right there, Forrest Pauls. Get right there. Right there, Chris Schultz. Get a screenshot. Get a screenshot. You could tweet it to her right there. Get a screenshot right there, Gerald Lee. Who else wants a screenshot? Comment. Comment if you want a screenshot right there, man. She hates Chris right there. All right there, Bucky Beaver. That's a good screenshot right there, Bucky Beaver. All right, that's another screenshot. She's trying to look like AOC Bug Thief. That's a good screenshot right there. Take a screenshot right there, ladies and gentlemen. Post your best pigeon jokes right now for a best screenshot. That's a good screenshot. I like that one. I like Bucky Beaver. Or Bucky Pigeon, right? Bucky Pigeon. Bucky Beaver Pigeon. Or Pigeon Bieber. Damn. Hideous, right? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Who else wants a screenshot? Right there. There's another screenshot. Pigeon cooked. Oh, she's baked. She's cooked. The jacket hides a blubber. Is that the reason the coat is right there? That is a good point, right? The buck stops here. The buck stops here. That's a good screenshot right there. I like that screenshot. All right, one more screenshot. Our Bugs Bunny looks sexy. Who else wants another screenshot? Get in there. Get in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close out the screenshot. Going once. Going twice. Oh, we got another screenshot right there. Demand she shows her degrees in taxes. Does she even have a degree? Thank you, Ray Anthony. Appreciate that. Appreciate that one. Appreciate that, man. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor, man. I don't know, Chris Jost. I'm not a doctor. But I do know this. The buck stops here. That is my favorite one now. The buck stops here. The buck stops here, Pigeon. All right, let's go back to the tape. Let's go back to the tape. All right, we're not joking around. We joke around here. We're joking around too much, ladies and gentlemen. We're joking around too much. We gotta take this seriously. This is a serious, allegedly mental case right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is an allegedly narcissistic, allegedly crazy, allegedly sick in the head person right here, right? Allegedly. But what the hell do I know, right? Shout out, damn, 50 viewers, man. It's the first time I hit that much. I got to take the time and appreciate that. Hold on. And I went back down to 46. Damn. All right, let's go. Oh, the buck stops here.
He's done to you, and
he
tried telling them I didn't have a dog shelter, guys. He tried telling them that people have questioned me about this non-existent dog shelter.
Here we go.
And that can never be located. No, you can't locate it because we all know that you're into Satanism and Santeria, and you're so ignorant because you didn't go to school and you don't have a degree and you're a nobody, that the only way that you fix things sometimes is by doing satanic rituals and sacrificing animals here in Mexico. And I have your mistress on tape talking about it, how you sacrifice all kinds of animals to get what you want. That's how you felt you were going to be the next Jorge Ramos through Santeria. Really? Okay, yeah. Well, why don't you try going to school for 10 years, 20 years, and being born to a different family, and maybe even, and then even, you know, try to dream of being like Jorge Ramos. So, but anyway, grasoso, pelos parados.
So she said, you're never going to be a journalist like Jorge Ramos. You should have been born in a different family to be like him, or go to school for 20 years. Wait, what's up, K Kazoo? To make it short, you walked into the female Mexican James Robert Clark. Let me put it to you that way. I gotta switch shades, man. I gotta switch. Oh yeah. There we go.
But anyway, yeah, I wish I could dedicate just an entire channel just to exposing him, because it drives him so crazy.
Yep.
And honestly,
the Mexican Anderson Cooper,
because of
that's
terror
right.
campaign that he pelos parados that he orchestrated, that he produced for years. I remember with his breaking the silence. Remember, he announced it for 2 weeks. Remember, little no page Anthony, no page no balls.
Oh,
Anthony announced it.
Where's Anthony?
It was their terrorism. It was their way of terrorizing me to see what they were going to say, taking advantage of a platform.
She's Galeana.
Doing stuff like what
She's
they
Galena.
did. People in Mexico are
She's
in jail.
Galena.
Yeah. And now they don't have a platform. They don't have a PayPal. They don't have this. They don't have that.
Look, she's bragging about people losing their PayPals and Facebook. She reports people's PayPals and Facebooks, man. She reported my Twitter. She got my Twitter shut down. This person, she's not a conservative. She's not a right wing. She always plays the victim. She's always reporting people. She's a Karen. I'm telling you, she's a burrito, right? She's a burrito, like with a little bit of Karen, some Hillary Rodham and pinto beans, some Kamala Harris lettuce, some AOC guac. And you mix it up and you get the stupid pigeon here. She's always, hey, thank you. Appreciate that, Miss Melita. She does have a warrant in New Jersey, and there's another one coming. I confirmed that with a good friend in L. Ooh. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Oh. Ooh. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna read this again. I want to make sure I read it right. Hold on. All right, no more laughing, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta read this, okay? Let's be serious, all right? Let's be serious. Thank you, Miss Melita. $10. Appreciate that. She does have a warrant in New Jersey, and there's another one coming. I confirmed that with a good friend in LE. I don't know what LE is for, but that's good. Oh, law enforcement. So let's, in case you joined late, let's show you her warrant. Let me go show you her warrant. In case anybody thinks I'm, what are you talking about, legal? All right, let me show you. Where's the warrant? Oh, right here. Let me make this over here. So you guys can see it right there. So you see it right here. Bellevue Township Municipal Court, case number W2021304, offense 2C2998, parentheses 2, contempt, violate domestic violence restraining order. So it was offensive date was on September 27th, 2021. The case status is a warrant and a warrant stat outstanding. You can look that up. So right there, look, thank you. Look right there. We can match it up. I'm going to put that right there together. In case you want a screenshot right there. Boom. You want a beautiful screenshot of that? Boom, right there. Right there. You can send it to Pigeon. You can send it out to the 33rd Congressional District on Twitter. You can send it out to anybody on Twitter. I will take a screenshot of this right here, right there, right now, where it says "Buy me a coffee," right there. Boom, right there. But right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's a good screenshot right there. Because Pigeon likes to take a lot of screenshots, so this is a good screenshot. Look, what do we have here? Look, the Pigeon's name is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, last action date, 10/28/21. Right there. Offensive date, September 27, 2021. The defendant's name is Pigeon Zuniga Delint. Type complaint. Look at the defendant. The status is now a warrant. Right there, female. Right there, ladies. Is a warrant, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, in case you joined late, there you go. I mean, hey, what's up, Fat Keck Boy? Thank you. Appreciate it. AG Element. Appreciate it. This is another. Yeah, she flags people. She tries to sue you. Oh, she tried to take me to court, man. She tried to sue me back in 2017. Or she tried to take me in 2019. She tried to take me to court. She tried to get me served. She's crazy, this Pigeon. Because I was making fun of her on a YouTube video 3 years ago because she was doing stupid stuff. It's funny. The stuff she does is funny. It's sad because she harasses people. She's probably gonna start harassing me soon. I mean, making up pages about me and start saying a bunch of stuff about me. That's probably what she's gonna do next. I mean, I just want you to show she does this for everybody. So, I mean, the only thing is if she does start talking about me, it's gonna give me more promotion. It's gonna help me more. So, kind of, gives me a shout out. People are gonna be like, "Oh, this legal Latino. Let's go check him out." And then they'll like what I'm producing, and we'll take it from there. All right, let's finish up this video.
Doing stuff like what they did. People in Mexico are in jail. Yeah, no, yeah. And now they don't have a platform. They don't have a PayPal. They don't have this. They don't have that. This other idiots. Imagine when he gets served with a lawsuit for everything he said over the last week and a half. Imagine when he gets served with a lawsuit and he has to show up at courts and we film him outside of courts and we expose him and then he has to reply and he's an idiot who doesn't know how to express himself. He's going to be going crazy at these courts.
So you see, she talks about people like everybody's dumb. She's the only one that's smart. Everybody else is dumb. Oh, you're Mexican, you're stupid. Oh, you're American, you don't know Spanish like me. Everybody's inferior to her. She's the best. She's the best. She's number one in everything. She knows everything. Nobody. Oh, she knows the court. She knows everything, folks. She knows everything. That's her. What I've heard is people take her to court. She doesn't show up to court. Did I really? I'm gonna look that up. Hold on. Let me play this.
Guys, for those of you who sat there in anger and frustration watching him do what he did to me for 2 years, even though he hid behind fat tamales, the time has come.
Where's Tamale Harris again?
And thank you for those of you who in your own way did whatever you could to help me. Thank you for those of you who and I see you watching. That's why I'm thanking you. Thank you for your concern. Thank you for your concern about my mental health. Thank you for your concern about my physical health, my emotional health, and for your research. You did research for me to help me get through it. You so much. You tried fighting with them. They would block you. You did everything, and I appreciate you so much. And just keep on watching, because imagine when, oh my God, obviously he went to the Fiscalia, right? So now he has to leave an address, right? and he and we know where to find him. He can get served all the time. We can get any notificador, you know, anyone to serve him, and he's gonna get served for everything he said over the last week and a half. A bunch of lies. He claimed that I didn't have a dog shelter, and he took it to a newspaper because he's upset. See, his intent in his mind by saying that, it was going to be like me being like, yeah, look, here's my dog shelter, and this is the address. I'm not going to give you the address, you stupid criminal. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, you're not going to have the address to my dog shelter. I don't have to give you the address to prove that my shelter is real. Everybody knows my shelter is real. You're not going to know where to drop off dead animals in Sante.
Her phone got cut off. Her phone got cut off. Every time she talks stupid nonsense, Facebook cuts her off. Look. She's not even, she didn't even know she went silent. She's still talking. She's still screaming. Look at her. Like she's just yelling like an idiot. She didn't even know she's muted. Oh, I'm muted? I yelled for no reason? Damn it. Oh. Oh, this idiot, man. This Pigeon's an idiot, man. This Pigeon's an idiot. This Pigeon's an idiot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what Leone posted anything. Oh, look, some videos. Hold on. Borrowing these. Oh, I found the city video. I found the Cindy videos.
My protect craft that has worked, the only witchcraft that has worked lately is that they made me fall down.
Que me hiciera ¿cómo se dice? Desgarre de un esguince en el tobillo muy fuerte.
And I sprained my ankle pretty badly.
Que pues me dejó como 2 meses sin caminar.
And I couldn't walk for about 2 months.
Y me mataron a mis perros porque.
And they killed my dogs.
O sea, haz cuenta que como yo tengo tantos perros y mis perros son como mis protectores, como mis.
Because, you know, I have a lot of dogs. And my dogs are like my protectors.
Ángeles cae sobre ellos. Entonces.
I want you to rewind that a little bit because I want to have people listen to this part.
Tantos perros y mis perros son como mis protectores, como mis ángeles, cae sobre ellos. Entonces ellos son los que reciben los chingadazos. Llegué y a una de mis perras la habían así asesinado prácticamente, horrible. Pero ese chingadazo iba para mí.
Okay. I wanted you to hear the whole thing without stopping, so those of you who understand Spanish would hear her say that her dogs, and she keeps a lot of them around, are her angels and protectors from the witchcraft, from all of the witchcraft. And that what happens is people do witchcraft and they absorb the witchcraft and they take the hit for her. They take the hits for me, she said. So I arrived home to find my dog assassinated. They assassinated her horribly. She took the hit for me. Rewind it so they can hear it again. I want you to hear the sick mind of this woman who says that the animals are dying for her. The animals die for her, protecting her. That's why they die. Take a listen.
Los chingadazos, Llegué y a una de mis perras la habían así asesinado
Further back.
prácticamente, horrible, 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 horrible. Ellos son los protectores como mis ángeles.
More.
Cae sobre y me mataron a mis perros porque, o sea, haz cuenta que como yo tengo tantos perros y mis perros son como mis protectores, como mis ángeles, cae sobre ellos. Entonces ellos son los que reciben los chingadazos. Llegué y a una de mis perras la habían así asesinado prácticamente, horrible, 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 horrible. Pero ese chingadazo iba para mí y lo recibió ella. Y entonces, pero créeme que me han hecho de todo. Entonces, por la razón que yo sigo aquí es porque me defiendo con todo, pero
So they've done a lot of things to me, and the only reason I'm still here is because I defend myself with everything I've got.
So you hear right there, ladies and gentlemen. She's always
There is
talking about
clear
witchcraft.
evidence that you do indeed ask for money.
Right. She's always talking about witchcraft. She's always talking about santeria. So Cindy translated. This is why I'm starting to realize she wants these videos down. But now, guess what? People have recorded them, chopped them up, and now they're everywhere. I'm playing Cindy's videos now. You cannot take these videos down anymore. So you're telling Oscar to do something that's impossible. Why would Cindy take any videos down that she created and made? It's on the YouTube for anybody to watch. It generates money. Why would she take it down? Cindy did great translation. I can't translate the stuff that Pigeon says. I don't talk Pigeon. I don't talk that Mexican Spanish or whatever the hell she speaks. I don't understand what the hell she be saying most of the time. Pigeon. She talks fast. She talks like a pigeon, like, and I don't understand that Spanish. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't even. So I appreciate Cindy translating it, like, but you heard it right there. I'm gonna play one more Cindy video, and yeah, I don't want this video to be longer than 2 hours. And then I gotta do some more research. I'll do another video on this with the Cindy videos, because the Cindy videos are like gold, ladies and gentlemen. They're like nuggets. You gotta like crack, and you find the gold in the Cindy videos, and they reinforce all this stuff here, man. Let me play one more. This was like, it just came up right now. It was just posted about an hour ago. Look at 5:32. Wow, pretty cool. Yeah.
There's a post that was sent saying, your last audio had no sound. What are you doing? I need to ask you a favor. I just bought a little car to turn it into a taxi libre. I need to put the writing on it to rent it out by tomorrow, but I spent almost all I had on getting it. Can you lend me $90 till Wednesday? I'll pay you back. I promise you. Just kind of stuck today. My friend in La Jolla owes me money. He should pay me tomorrow. And if he does, I will pay you right away. Now catch this. The person responds, I won't have money until Friday. I get paid. And then now that she can't get the money today, and, she already says there's a guy that owes her money that she could get tomorrow to pay her back. Now that it's all the way until Friday, she changes her tune immediately. If he doesn't pay me, can you do it Friday? So she was never going to get that money from the La Jolla guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm probably not going to get that money from that guy. I just told you I was going to get the money to pay you back with. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. If he doesn't give me the money that he owes me, can I get some money from you? And then she ups the amount. This just went from a $90 transaction to a $300 transaction. He owes me $300. Well, actually $275. And the effort is playing dumb. So the person responds, yep, it's Friday. That's when I can get the money that I can let you borrow. And around 10 a.m. it says, I thought 400 was okay. I couldn't call you and I had no phone, but you said 400 was okay. So in the end, the amount that she needed kept going up, and she got it. Just like she's gotten money off of so It says, I thought 400 was okay. I could.
So you see how Pigeon finesses people, right? She's friendly with you in the beginning, right? Hey, you're my friend, you're my friend. And then she takes money from you. She takes money from you. Trust me, I know. She's done it to me. I lost all my money with this pigeon. Trust me. I even lost my wallet. The day I was supposed to meet this pigeon, I lost my wallet. That was got I had my license. I just had my last paycheck from my job in that wallet. And on the way to DC, I lost my wallet. I had my US resident card. I had my citizenship. I don't know why I had that stuff with me. And I lost my wallet with all my information. I lost everything in that wallet. And that was God's way of saying, don't do this, don't go, don't go. And I still went ahead and did it. That was like things happen for a reason. And I still went on to the trip in DC because I had cash. And then it was gone because she just drains everything. So, I try to warn people, like, stay away, like, don't. And then it's that Jezebel spirit, man. Yeah. Just you gotta know, like, when you're being played, you're being finessed. You think somebody is friendly with you, and then just take, and then you see, like, right there in the text messages. How do you go from $90 to 275, then to 400? Yeah, she's for Trump. She's never had a job. She does borrow money, never pays back. I still got to do more research on this stuff. I've been seeing some videos there. So she robs Peter to pay Paul and then never pays none of them, keeps the money. So the thing with the dogs, like, people are saying Bruce is missing, Chapulín, where's the murder too? So she parades a certain amount of dogs and then they disappear. Right? Don't they have like babies? I'm right. I'm assuming they have babies. I mean, all these dogs must be humping each other. They must be reproducing or something. I don't know. I don't know how this works. She uses the dogs, gets the money, and then what happens? And then what happens to the dogs? See, I would like to. I don't want animals. I'm very soft on the animals, so I don't want to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to get out of here. I want to give you guys some shout outs before I go. I always like to give out people shout outs. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. I go live every morning, 7:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 a.m. Western. Hit the bell. That way you know I'm live. I go live for 90 minutes in the morning. I cover all the topics, hot topics, current events. Best edutainment. We learn about things. These pigeon specials, a lot of people like watching them, so I keep doing them. People appreciate and buy me coffees, and the pigeon is interesting. Is an interesting specimen to understand and learn, ladies and gentlemen. Like a narcissist, right? That way in your life, oh man, my cousin acts just the way the pigeon does. Oh, this person acts like the pigeon. Oh, my that way you could pick it up. Is learning human behaviors. It's a beautiful thing. And it's something you learn with age, being screwed over many times, different experiences, selling, coming across different types of people, and you realize that stuff. So, shout out to K Kazoo, shout out to Sinister Charlie, shout out to Deborah Serna, shout out to Chris Yost, shout out to K Kazoo, shout out to Sinister Charlie, shout out to Joy Sidney, shout out to Kyle White, shout out to Gerald Lee, shout out to Sharon O'Neill, shout out to Kylie, shout out to Ms. Melita, appreciate that. Shout out to Kyle White, shout out to Sinister Charlie, shout out to Miss Terriers, shout out to Tamale Harris, shout out to Captain, shout out to Palama for Trump's Dogs. That was the page on Facebook. Search Palama for Trump Dogs on Facebook. Shout out to Miss Melita. Shout out to Maritando Quintanilla. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Shout out to Sinister Charlie. Shout out to Miss Melita. Shout out to Captain. Shout out to Maritando Quintanilla. Shout out to Captain. Shout out to Tamale Harris. Who else is in the chat? Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Gerald Lee. Shout out to FTW for the win. Shout out to Kyle White. Who else is in the chat? Who else is shout out to Mysterious. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Shout out to Fat Keck Boy. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to AG Element. Shout out to Chris Yost. Shout out to Winning TV. Shout out to Joy Sydney. Shout out to Mr. Scott J87. Shout out to Winning TV. Shout out to Miss Melita. Appreciate that. Shout out to K Kazoo. Who else is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Leave a comment. Excuse me. Shout out to TG. Shout out to LT. What is it? BLT, LT, LG, TV, LT. Yeah, you know me. Shout out to Palama for Trump Dogs. Shout out to the real Anthony Aguero. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Shout out to Stephanie Essex. Who else is in the chat? Who else is in the chat? This is the old ones. Let me go back to some new ones. Let me check out the new ones. Let me see anybody new. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me see. Got everybody. Oh, Andrew Audio. Shout out to Andrew Audio. My man. Thank you. There. Shout out to Miss Terrace. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving me an hour and 50 minutes of your life. God willing, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be live again 7:30 a.m. God willing, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be catching you guys in the morning. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Hit that little bell, and I'll be live again. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.